And we also just turn to the issue of the WHO support. I am very pleased to announce that the WHO has agreed to our request for their reinforcement as we continue to implement our national COVID-19 response. As we know, South Africa is now at the top 5 of globally in terms of the number of infections and with the highest in the whole of African continent. I want to pause therefore here to acknowledge the WHO Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, for his continuous support and counsel. He never hesitates to give us a call, and he never fails to pick up our call whenever we need guidance, support, and encouragement. And we want to say, Dr. Tedros, thank you very much, my brother. We know that him and his team have had to carry the global burden in the battle against COVID-19. Today, we announce that the WHO will be sending 43 senior experts from across the globe, including the renowned specialists such as Dr. David Heyman, who is also a seasoned infectious disease epidemiologist and public health expert. I'm also pleased that Dr. Mike Ryan will be leading the team from Geneva and will now be focusing on South Africa and providing us with the constant advice, whilst analyzing our strategies, including the decisions we've taken as the Department of Health and the country South Africa in our COVID-19 response. We see this as a great opportunity not only to improve our health strategies during this pandemic, but also to accelerate our path towards healthcare reform. The first 17 experts will touch down on South African soil today and will complete a period of quarantine and initiation before being deployed within the department and across the various provinces. We are very, very pleased that President Cyril Ramaphosa has given us all the support throughout this process, and will certainly be participating in ensuring a reception of all these special teams that are coming through. And President Ramaphosa has continued to give support both to myself as minister and the deputy minister, as well as the department, but also we applaud the President for his leadership in steering this very, very difficult situation of a rise and surge in COVID-19 infections. We can never overemphasize the importance of good human behavior and therefore the impact that it can have on flattening the curve. The containment measures being implemented are assisting. However, we must not be complacent. The real risk of experiencing a second wave of the pandemic remains, so containment measures must never be abandoned. Until we are completely safe, we'll keep reviewing restrictions, and if necessary, restrictions will still remain in place. The President has therefore asked us after such a presentation to ensure that we come together, we come back with various recommendations of what will be the next best steps to be taken. And so we will be tabling recommendations to the National Command Council, and therefore at some point during the course of next week, we should be able to get further guidance from the National Command Council and the President. We do want to thank all South Africans for your continued support and encouragement at each and every day. We want to thank all the health workers and the frontline workers. We want to thank the members of the media. We want to thank the public in general and those who are using social media, because quite a lot of information comes to us through all of these sources. We want to say to you, we have to continue the fight together, and we believe if we can continue united, we can strengthen our response in such a way that we can actually, in a few weeks to come, see ourselves getting past the real heavy battering of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing can be taken for granted. Unless we continue with the containment measures, which are the wearing of the mask, which are the distancing, hand washing, hand sanitizers, and reducing gathering, particularly funerals, and responding to all the restrictions that have been put on for us to follow